From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Striding in is Bo Bichette as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runners on the move for second. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Raines charges in, and he'll make the catch as he calls his man off. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
From the stretch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the third out. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Roark gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider, good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix, a pitcher and not a thrower.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Derek Jeter is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
At the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set to deliver the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The average for him at 267 on the year. 14 homers and 37 RBIs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Darryl Strawberry. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. New York off to a 1-0. Stepping up is George Springer. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame. Watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1, here it comes. Hot shot to third. Trammell grabs it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Batting 6.
In now, Tim Raines, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Roark, playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 25th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Raines stands at second with no outs. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. No balls and a strike to count. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Comes set and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. 1 there, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Bernie Williams. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runners off for second. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, over to first, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead this one 4-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Struck him out.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kevin Biggio is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Bo Bichette is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4, the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Martinez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, here's the 0-1. Softed to the right side, should get the runner to third. And that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. Simeon is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines. He doubled his last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Martinez on third with 2 out. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one yanked just foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as this is grounded foul off to the left. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Springer Originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Next up is Jorge Posada. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Here's the 1-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter. Gurriel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Bernie Williams. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Grichuk retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High in the air into shallow left center. Williams is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. Rowdy Tellez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Reese McGuire is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, Tino Martinez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Next to hit, Darryl Strawberry. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2 the count. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
At the plate, Bo Bichette.
The batter, number 11.
And that misses for ball one.
Bichette.
Base is empty here with nobody out. This one's flared down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to center field. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Last time through was a base hit. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Now that's popped up. Jeter is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 strikes.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's George Springer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1. 3 runs already home here. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Here's Randall Grichuk. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On to the bottom of inning number. Tommy Malone enters to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 69, Tommy Malone.
First delivery to him. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. And he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Bichette onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading
catcher.
pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Third baseman, number 3.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Clearly in. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now
infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now into the box, Reese McGuire. No hits to this point. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Kevin Biggio. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. The score remains tied at 4. Jordan Romano will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last debut.
Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
High chopper to third. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
So now here is Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box. Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. McGuire over to his left. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Next up, Tino Martinez. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up, and we are And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marcus Semien is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still all square at 4 apiece. Ryan Barucki.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 56, Ryan Barucki.
Cecil Fielder is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And now here is Tim Raines, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. One and 1 to count. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He'll try again 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now
up next, Alfonso Soriano flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The set and the 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. So stepping in is Stanton will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 27.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Trammell's got it to second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Kirby Yates comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next to stand in, Wade Boggs steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Wade Boggs.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Yanks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Stanton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.